Hello, everybody. How are you? Hope you are safe and sound. I'm Abdul Hanan, your English teacher. Our today's lesson is about present perfect continuous tense, or some people call it present perfect progressive tense. Let's get it started with the name of Allah Almighty, who is kind, merciful, and compassionate. Present perfect continuous tense. It is known as from its name as well. It's used for those actions which started in the past and continues up to the present. It means a work has been started in the past and continues up to the present. Right? Form of verb is verb fourth form or present participle, we call it according to grammar. And helping verbs or auxiliary verbs are have and has plus been. It means have been and has been, right? Affirmative structure is subject plus have or has plus been plus verb fourth form plus object. And negative subject plus have or has plus not plus been plus verb fourth form plus object. And the question is have or has plus subject plus been plus verb fourth form plus object plus question mark, right? Let me use it in examples. For example, he has been talking since morning. He has been talking since morning. Friends, here is a special note for this as well. We use the duration of time with present perfect continuous tense. That is same for and since. For example, for and since. It emphasizes on the length of time. For example, since morning for 2 years, for 10 years, right? And negative structure is the same example. He has not been talking since morning. Since morning. And the question is has he been talking since morning, right? And here is question mark is important, right? And let's you talk about some of its usage. It has a lot of usages, but as I searched, they were the same with the definition, and just two of them were different from them, and I wrote here. The first one is we can use this tense or this without the duration of time like for and since. We often use recently and lately. Friends, as I talked about that, we can use this with for and since with the duration of time that it emphasizes on the length of time. But here is one usage of this tense is that we can use this without the duration of time as well. And instead of that, we can use recently and lately, right? For example, Recently I have been feeling tired. Recently I have been feeling tired. Here is I haven't used for and since. Like some of grammarians say that we cannot use present perfect continuous tense without the duration of time. It means without for and since. But the others says that we can use it as well. For example, like this sentence, recently or lately, we can use without the duration of time. The second usage of this tense is it is used for the actions that have been changing continuously. That have been changing continuously. And here is also without the duration of time. For example, the price of petrol have been, sorry, there is not enough space, I'll write it here, increasing. The price of petrol have been increasing. It means an action is in progress, an action is changing continuously. For example, within 2 hours, within 2 days, within 1 year, then we can use present perfect continuous tense. دوستانو زموږ د نن ورځې درس د حال مکمل جاری زمانې په هکله ده. لومړی the definition it is used for those actions which started in the past and continues up to the present. یعنی دا د هغو عملونو لپاره استعمالیږي کوم چې په تیر وخت کې شروع شوي وي او تر اوسه په حال کې جاری وي. یعنی یو عمل په تیر وخت کې شروع شوی ده او تر اوسه په حال کې هم جریان لري. د ورب حالت څه ده، څلورم حالت باید راشي او هیلپینګ وربونه دي لکه څنګه چې موږ مخکې د present perfect په کله خبرې وکړلې. have or has the بیا پلس been ورسره اضافه شوی ده. Affirmative structure say the subject of the plus have or has plus been plus verb fortune plus object. Our example is that he has been talking since morning. He has been talking since morning. يعني هغه له سهار راهیسې خبرې کوي. یعنی د عمل په سهار کې شروع شوی ده. اوس پر مثال یا غرمه ده یا ماسپښین ده یا بل ټایم ده، خو د عمل خبرې کول چې د شروع کړی دا یې په سهار کې شروع کړو او تر اوسه پورې جریان لري. نو نامعلومه ده چې په راتلونکي ته به هم لاړ شي او که به نشي لاړ. نو دلته د خبرې چې دي سهار یې پیل کړي دي او تر اوسه پورې جریان لري. او نیګیټیو یوازې ناټ مو اضافه کړی ده. لکه مثال he has not been talking since morning. یعنی هغه سهار راهیسې خبرې نه کوي. او کوېسچن چې ده یعنی سبجیکټ باید د have یعنی د has او د been تر منځ راشي. دلته یو څه توجه وکړئ چې دا ضروري نوټ ده چې سبجیکټ یا فاعل باید د have یا has been او د has او د has یا او د have او د plus او been تر منځ باید سبجیکټ راشي. لکه مثال چې ده has he been talking since morning، یعنی آیا هغه له سهار راهیسې خبرې کوي. او some usages in the tense, like we can use this tense without the duration of time for like for instance instead we can use recently or lately. لکه څنګه دوستانو ځینې ګرامریانز وایي چې دا زمانه بغیر له duration of time څخه نه استفاده کېږي، نه استعمالیږي لکه for the او since ده. خو نور بیا وایي چې نه دا استعمالیږي. لکه دا یو هغه سیم ده یوزیج ده. لکه مثال recently I have been feeling tired، یعنی اوس مهال زه ډېره ستړیا احساسوم یا ډېر ستړی یم. صحیح ده. نو دلته مو د دې په ځای چې فور یا سینس راولو نو دلته مو recently راوستی ده. او دوهم usage چې ده it's used for those for the actions that have been changing continuously. ان دا د هغو عملونو لپاره استعمالیږي کوم چې په تکراري ډول سره یعنی په جریاني ډول سره بدلیږي. لکه فرض مثال the price of petrol have been increasing یعنی د پټرولو بیه لوړیږي. یعنی دا داسې یو تصادفي عمل وي چې په ساعت وار کې سره بدلیږي یا کم شي یا زیات شي. نو دلته بیا موږ حال مکمل جاری زمانه استعمالوو. And let me use it in get up. Like as I mentioned, let me use it in get up. Suppose it's a get up and it's the past form and it's the present and it's the future. Like an action starts from here and goes up to the present, but we are not sure that whether it will go to the future as well or not. And just it's talking about that an action starts from past and continues up to the present. Right? Friends, it was today's lesson about present perfect continuous tense. If you have got any kind of questions, please write it down in the below comment. And don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel for more essential lessons. دوستانو دا زموږ د نن ورځې درس و د حال مکمل زمانې په هکله. که تاسو کوم سوال یا پوښتنه لرئ نو مهرباني وکړئ کمنټ کې راته ولیکئ او مه هېروئ چې زما د یوټیوب چینل سبسکرایب او د نورو ملګرو سره یې شریک کړئ چې نور مهم درسونه هم ترلاسه کړو. بای بای.